Hello and welcome back to another reaction. In this occasion, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 35. Yes, last time we got the introduction of it was a sloth, I think, the new homunculus, and it's a very muscular one that his purpose is to dig. Why he needs to dig, that is an important question that the show hasn't answered. So I'm eager to see if they answer on this one or they are going to prolong the answer for a very long time. So yes, that seems to be really interesting. And obviously we got a very amazing fight scene in the last episode when they tried to stop a sloth with a lot of machines and a lot of stuff in there. And obviously we got a better view of the sister of Major Armstrong, the Major General Armstrong. So I am eager to see the next episode. So the only thing that's missing, obviously, is let me remind you that if you are not subscribed to the channel, please consider a subscription and turn notifications so you can get up to date with what is going on with the channel. If you enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up and obviously leave a comment so I know what you like about the episode. If you want to follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description below. Anyway, enough about this introduction and let's just watch the episode, shall we? Okay, I'm back. I just watched a second time the 35 episode of the series. And there's so many things to speak about. For starters, we got again Kimberly, now that is recovering for the wounds that Scar gave him. Well-deserved wounds, honestly, because this guy is a bastard, but unfortunately, and thanks to General Raven, yes, Raven, and the doctor that was in the creation of Wrath, he recovered pretty easily, and obviously thanks to the philosophical stones that Kimberly already has. So obviously they need him to move fast and they need to capture Scar, well, to kill Scar and capture Marco, obviously. We haven't seen anything from Scar, but we know the threat is still there. Now, of course, we spoke about, or in the show they spoke about, a little bit of the veins of the dragon. And from what I understand, it's kind of the energy that is from the earth, and obviously it's not in the same sense that we interpret said energy as we interpret it in our world, but it's a different type of energy, like rivers of energy that flow through all the earth, and obviously that helps with the long distance Eastern alchemy. They understand this type of energy, and obviously the Western alchemists do not understand that. They use, apparently, from what I understand from the episode, they use the energy of the tectonic plagues of the earth, the energy that produce the earth while the plagues are moving around. So yeah, that's a lot of energy, but it's different. My guess, this is more aggressive energy, and the veins of the dragon are more of a, I don't know, more of like a calm river. That's why I guess it's so useful for the healing process of the body. That's why the Eastern alchemy is so useful to heal. So perhaps that's why. And yeah, it's kind of weird to see all this new information that we didn't get before. And when you think about it, the Western alchemy makes more sense for what we understand before, like kind of more grounded. And the Eastern alchemy is more grounded in kind of mysticism, which obviously makes sense because, and this is obviously my personal interpretation, but I think obviously the Eastern really holds a very mystic place. Yes, they have science, yes, they have that, but the philosophy of the East is very mystical and very spiritual, you know, the balance and all that. And the Western is kind of more of the overpower of the energy, overpower of something else. So it's interesting to see that reflected into this anime. Then, of course, we learned that the master is a complete badass. Because while they were in the tunnels, a very old tunnel that is not being dug up by the Dragmar nation, but by the same nation, that is what they suspect. We learned that actually the master is such a badass that before General Armstrong was here, she was stealing food from this freaking fortress. I mean, how badass can you get? The master is amazing, and this still surprised me just how powerful she is. She is honestly pure badassery. She's awesome. But obviously, while they were here, and every single of the intention of this general was to bring them here because she wants to know more about them. And I guess she's just bringing the most loyal soldier in this case, the Buccaneer. It was a Major Buccaneer or Captain Buccaneer. I think it was Captain Buccaneer. But anyway, I think that is irrelevant. And now she knows what really is going behind the walls of the really higher ups of this nation, all the higher generals, and obviously King Bradley. She knows, and she's not very happy with it because. And this is something we have seen before. This is something we have seen in the previous 2 episodes. Or at least I think that's the idea that this woman gave me. She wants to protect her nation. She wants to protect Amestris. And what the higher-ups wants to do with the freaking country is to destroy it so they can benefit with the destruction of thousands and probably hundreds of thousands of lives within this country. So she's not with King Bradley. She's not. And I think she wants the position that King Bradley has. That's what I see from this episode. Because yeah, she considered Mustang a rival, which is good, honestly. If she, a general, considers a colonel a rival, that speaks volumes of Mustang. But yes, she's perhaps horrified, but she wants to take action. She's not, oh my god, this is awful. But no, she wants to do something to prevent all that is going to happen with this country. Because yes, after they say all the incidents, all the bloody incidents that have been happening in the country, they figured out that they want to make a transmutation circle to create a philosophical stone. That is what I thought in previous episode. That's what I think the intention of the homunculi is, of Father is. I don't know, and I don't think the generals are really going to be safe. I think they are just going to say, oh yes, sure, help us, but you're going to die in the end. They don't care about humans, and I mean the homunculi, and I mean Father. They don't care about humans. So I guess they are deceiving the rest of the generals, the higher-ups there. But still, they want to create this circle, and they are being very successful at that. The only place they are missing is Brinks, and I don't know what they are planning to do with Brinks. I don't know if they want to make another revolt so they can calm it down. And obviously another bloodbath that is going to happen there. But obviously that is what worries her most, and I mean General Armstrong. And for what is next, I love it, because it's a great cliffhanger, because this gives you so much hope for the future. General Raven arrives, and obviously this is a moment in which I need to comment how an amazing actress General Armstrong is. Amazing actress, because yes, she's a cold-hearted bitch. I don't think there is another way to describe her, but she's so awesome. She's a hot ass, and I respect her so much. But the way she deceived the General Raven, my god, you will really believe that she has a soft spot for anybody, in this case children. And I love how she changed it. She asked for this information without really asking. She's just giving hints, and in a very casual way, thanks to obviously the homunculus that we saw in the beginning. So yes, it's amazing. It's amazing how amazing of an actress she is, and how she is managing to deceive General Raven. This is incredibly positive, because perhaps we will get more information about what Father is planning, about what the higher-ups are planning. So yes, it's fascinating to see, and it's fascinating to see how the plot is been developing without taking away the character development, because once again this is a side of Armstrong that we didn't saw before. So amazing thing. Something that really surprised me too in this episode is how the first episode of Brotherhood we got an Alchemist of Blood, if I'm not mistaken. I honestly thought that this was a filler episode. And perhaps it is. Perhaps it really was just kind of a way to present these characters without using the same line that we used in the previous series. But it's brilliant how you can take this character, probably that is not even in the manga. I still don't remember if he's in the manga or not. And you change it to make you believe that yes, everything has a purpose. And this guy who was destroying Central and wanted to destroy everything, he was really on our side. So yes, it's fascinating to see those characters that we forgot or kind of forgot being brought back, and in a very meaningful way. I think that's it. I think that's the thick of the episode. A great episode and a great cliffhanger. But yes, I think I exhausted the topic of this episode. I hope you enjoy it. And remember, if you enjoy the content of the channel, please consider a subscription and turn on notification. Also, leave a comment so I know what you think about my reaction and what you think about my commentary. And please give me a like if you enjoy the video. Follow me on Twitter if you want to that too. Yeah. Anyway, yes, I think that's it for now. The only thing I have to say is thank you for your attention and see you on the next one. Bye.
Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, give it a like so the algorithm from YouTube will help me out. And check my other videos, share them, and also why not subscribe to my channel and join this community. And as always, I want to thank you for your attention, your likes, and even your dislikes, your comments, which is something I always look forward to read. And yeah, once more, thanks and see you on the next one.